So door knocking, I love talking about door knocking. It's a controversial subject. I'm not actually entirely sure why. So I hear people say you should do it. I hear people say you shouldn't do it. But there doesn't seem to be much debate over whether or not it works. So my view, it works. I've made loads of money out of knocking on people's doors, introducing myself and selling their house. Is it an inconvenience for the owner? Maybe briefly, but if you solve their pain long term of selling their house, then they'll forgive you for it. You know, I was a massive inconvenience the first time I strolled over in the pub and chatted up my wife, you know, and disturbed her conversation with her mate. But 14 years later, I'd like to think she's pleased I did. So I would say if you genuinely feel you've got something to offer that client, genuinely feel you have, then knock on their door and tell them about it. And they might not thank you for it straight away, but if you win that business and you then go and prove it, so you put your money where your mouth is and you sell their house, they will thank you for it later. So I'm a huge advocate of door knocking. Do you have to do it for your business to survive? No, but will it help your business thrive? I would say it would. Some strategies around door knocking. I'll talk about the actual approach on the door in another video, but I would say don't overly burden yourself with it. I know that people get super motivated when they first start their new business and they want to go, and if they are going to do door knocking, they tend to set a day aside and try and knock on 50 doors and have 50 conversations. I think you burn out doing that, so I wouldn't recommend it. For me, make it like a micro habit. So if I was going to implement it in a branch, I'd have everybody in that branch knock on between 3 and 5 doors a day. There's no reason why you can't fit that in every day, and therefore it's more likely to become a habit. So that's how I'd go about doing it. I'd set it as like a little micro task that you do every day. And yeah, absolutely 100% there's money to be made knocking on doors.